everybody, this is John Bain. I want to welcome you to Scrap Mechanics Survival Modded. Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good today. I'm doing good myself. I want to remind you all to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be here when stuff happens, because here we are, back in some Scrap Mechanics Survival Modded. Anyway, hopefully that's good. I'm having a good time. I actually spent a few hours grinding out some POIs. For those of you that don't know what POI is, it's point of interest, which it's used in 7 Days to Die and Empyrean and other things to describe places of interest where you go and interact with things in the environment that brings out certain types of outcomes, i.e. like those ruins of buildings and stuff like that. Those are each individual POIs. So in case you guys are wondering, I've had some questions for in the vanilla series and also this one, what the deal is with that is. So that's what it is. It's used in several games to describe those kinds of things. Anyway, we've been pretty hard at work. Let me show you the components we've got now. Yeah, we've got a lot of components now. We've got a lot of components, and I've got okay circuits. And we actually got a good amount. I had to make a lot more chests because I filled them up so quickly. I figured I'd just give you a quick scan on stuff. This is just from, I think I've got one stack or so that's from gathering oil or for clams and oil. Mainly, this is all from just hitting up POIs. Chemical completely from that. Why is that not stacked correctly? Get back there. You go right there. There we go. So that's in there. I found a couple Ember Forests just going around some. I didn't do any major exploring, but we've got the fruits and veggies like drops in this. How they've changed that from the drops is pretty crazy, and I've been eating that on the go. I got these from gold chests. I got this from a gold chest. This is a tier 2. I got tier 2 engine from the gold chest, and one gold chest popped out. Where's it at? 2 epic. I was like, okay, one of the gold chests that you can get, you popped out 2 epic boxes or whatever it's called, and this one epic, whatever they call it, and it's not legendary, but anyway. So what is it going to take to make a dress bot? Because I think I want to see what they are. I kind of want, well, we have embers now. By the way, I've gotten a decent amount of metal, and that's just from hitting up the places with hay bots hanging out. So we have about, what's our count on this then? We have over 1,000, just 1,000. I was gonna say 9,000, but then I said 5, and then I don't know where that came from. But anyway, 9,000 of those, so that's great. What I want to do is get into, I'm gonna do dress spot, but that's gonna be kind of expensive, so I might hold off on that. I do want to make some pumps. Is this ready to go? No, it's almost ready to go. I want to make a couple pumps. I think I've located a chemical factory or a chemical drain place, and I need to get some water coming in over here too. So let's just check out and see. Right off the bat, we're going to get things going on. What's going on, everybody? Well, we're going to be crafting. Let's go ahead and get... Now, I don't want to say this is a crap load, but it's definitely more... if you guys watch the vanilla series... You know how much we've gotten components and gone through on the circuits boards and all that stuff has been pretty crazy. So, yeah, listen, we're gonna need 2. Might as well just make 2. Might as well make 2 for it. An interactive chest. I'm gonna craft one of them too because I just wanted to go in the chest, I think. And we will need to make a poop chute, well, a vacuum tube, which means we should have enough in here to make the tier 2 stuff. Yeah, we do for now. This is going to help with this. This guy got filled by hand. I brought the craft bot over and just filled it up and crafted out stuff to fill this up so I wouldn't have to keep stopping to go get water, which has actually worked out for a manual thing, but I would like to maybe get something like garden that's closer and get an automation soon or something, because I'm kind of tired of bucketing things up. You know what I'm saying? And we have not even gotten the first thing out yet. Also, well, first off, we're going to get that, and we're going to go out and get that, get the chemical one. We'll check that out, too. We'll probably do an exploration video soon, but I think what I'd like to do is start working towards, I don't know, some sort of gathering. I'd like to maybe we can do something and try out, since the gas is so easily gotten, or we could actually have a controller set up, but put up a couple, like, saws on the front of this and see how this works on an Ember Force. I think we already actually tried that, actually. Never mind. We don't have a spud gun yet. We need to get into... We have so many things to do! It's amazing! This is amazing! And I would like to do a better miner. I really would. And I want to do something different than the Scorpion. The Scorpion works really good for how I use it. But I have an idea of... Well, we'll get into that. I think that's what we'll do then. We'll get the pump set up, and then we'll get into making us a different kind of miner and see how it works. All right, so... How much time you got? It's going to take a minute here. Let me go ahead and get this stuff knocked out, and we'll be right back when we're ready to go, because I got to make some switches and some other things, some vacuum tubes and all that stuff. Yeah, and we'll be right back. So y'all hold on. All right, it's the next day, and we are heading on out. I already set up the water one. I figured we set up the chemical one, and that's how the water one's going to look, and don't need to do it twice on camera. So doing a little bit of POI exploring I did, because I just wanted to get it to where I had like some sort of round I could do. I saw that up on the hill there. You see that in the distance there up on the hill? And that, my friends, is where our closest chemical place is at. And by the way, one of the mods that I've got actually lets you drive through corn. It pops it, doesn't actually release any corn to gather, which kind of I wish it did, honestly, but it doesn't, which is nice. So if you're driving around and you don't care, you won't get just randomly, well, I wouldn't say randomly, because you know when you run into it kind of thing. But you get stopped. You don't get stopped by it. You just keep on going. Can't I get up here? I thought I got up here this way before. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And I will do this. We're still going to drive some, so let's go down to this. There we go. Just grab that real fast. But, yeah, I think since we have, like, ramp blocks now that we can craft, that will eventually, it will eventually actually, like, make a ramp up here to drive up there. Because you see where the road ends? We might just try to do that one time. There's this huge ramp thing. It'll be, like, solid, so it won't really matter as much, but here we go. This is where we're going. Memories of before all we had was the bucket days, and then we had the other days too. But well, right after that, it's funny, I did an episode one in the vanilla series where I was like, this is my life, this is how we did it, and I was standing there on the edge of my Explorer having to use a bucket to get the chemical out and put it inside of stuff, and the exact day of the video releasing, they made it to where we could pump it into containers, which was hilarious. I think I'm not mad about that at all. It just figures. So I will forever have comments on that video about you actually can, and it's like no, when the video was recorded you couldn't. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. It's just a jolly memory right there. And what I was about to say, I bring two so I don't have to remove the whole connection. I just do this and then put the switch on here. We'll put the switch, like, let's put it on the front. I think that looks better. And then put this on the pump. And then this way, I just come up and I bring an empty interactive chest with me, stop the system, and just trade them out. It's not going to run while I'm not here, but still, we'll at least have a chemical one going in case we want to push concrete or something else that requires chemicals. And then we have the water one. So it's not going to run in the background, but at least I have it set up so, okay, I need chemicals. So then I'll sit out here for like maybe a half an hour and then trade them out or something like that. But that's the deal there. There's a tree. That was false. So yeah, that might be kind of cool to do something like that right there too. Or use the natural and then go up. I don't know. We'll figure that out when it comes time. Something else I found too while out here, I don't want to. I guess we'll say that for exploring thing. But I did find something I hadn't found yet in the vanilla series. A tile that it was cool because I had seen pictures of the tile. Whoa, I messed up that turn. Pictures of the tile, but I had never found it in my vanilla world. So I'm looking forward to going out there and maybe, now that we're playing the modded version, I wonder how good the scrap city would actually be. In regards to getting mats and stuff like that, considering how much it. Whoa! Oh, there's stuff here. There was stuff. Okay, peace out. Would be. So anyway, I'm going to get back to the ranch, and we're going to go ahead and get started on a new miner. It's probably going to be more like a proof of concept kind of a thing, not like this beautiful thing. So I don't know if we're going to be using, because I needed to get more mats to do the cool stuff. So it probably won't have the angle blocks on it, if the angle blocks are expensive or not. I'm not even sure. I don't know what the mod has in balance as. I just remember seeing them being excited. I didn't bother to look at what it... Okay, well, we're here. Let's do it. Let's just check it real quick while we're here. Pulling. There we go. And we're going to use big wheels. Some of you guys really want to see the big wheels in use. So instead of using an Explorer, I'm going to try it out on the miner. Look, I'm trying to do an episode here, Greedy. Hopefully you drop a head. I'll put you on the wall. No. Oh, someone else said something about the heads, too. I put them down here. The buoyancy to weight. It's got good buoyancy, but the weight's up there. That requires testing. We might have to do some testing later. Okay, anyway, let's check out this angle block. Is it in the blocks? No, it's in parts. There it is right there. Oh, really? Really? It's only one? That's kind of sexy. I'm just saying. I don't know. We might. I don't know. I don't really want to. I want to get function. I need to get function worked out and see how the new design works out before getting that, because there's some really cool things. I am so excited to use stuff. I can't wait to use the fan blades for stuff. See how that works. Against maybe in defenses for things. I know crushing stuff is a lot more efficient, but just some of the. I like doing fun stuff too. That looks cool. Even if we looked at that before. I'm gonna get lost in this. Oh, and that's where we can use the plastic for. Nice. So anyway, I'm using this guy right now to make my buttons, my switches, because it takes one circuit and one scrap. I don't know if I thought I read something where it got changed, but that might not be changed. It got changed in the vanilla game or something. I don't remember. But this uses 2 circuits, so I'm passing on doing it on there. So I'm making all my switches over here. So I'm gonna probably knock out 10 of them or something. And then also then I'm going to get some controllers together. I already started some pistons, made some more of the metal. There we go. I wonder if a automated spud gun would be good in a Ember Forest. I wonder if that, because the spud gun will shoot it down. I don't have that yet, but it's just things to think about. Anyway, let me go to get some more stuff knocked out so we get to build it here, and I will be right back. All right, welcome back. I have just assembled the old miner, and I put some of the blocks in these 2 boxes and then put the rest of them back that I'm not going to use. I've made the very, very large wheels, 4 pistons. I did make an extra controller. I forgot I had a controller on the front of the one. Some people asked me what the controller was for. When I had the single drill setup, I wanted it centered and lower to the ground, so I used that to rotate a bearing to where that happened. When I put the double drills on, I didn't use it, but I just left it on there because I wasn't using it at the time for anything else. Now we'll probably use that one since it's tried and true and broken in. In tier 2, what we're going to do is use with the controller is we're going to use that to power our drills. We're going to see if that'll work. Upgraded, we'll go through different upgrade levels just to see. Actually, I don't need these on me right now. We need to do some chats at work. As you can see, I have concrete. I threw in all the chemical I had, and I'm glad we set up that chemical thing because it takes 5 chemical per 10 blocks now. And some water, too. I'm going to grab a little water from you just to get as many blocks as we can because I want the heaviest thing I can get. We'll worry about food. We're actually really good on food right now. We'll worry about food at a later time. But anyway, I want the heaviest thing I can get to keep us going. I'm not going to use shocks on this one again. I kind of like having that flat body on it. And depending on how this turns out, we're going to do a 4 drill setup first just to see how it works. And then we'll go from there. So anyway, let's get this thing started. We're going to go ahead and start building it. We're going to do a little speedy uppy, fast forward, fun stuff like that. Let's get this thing going. Well, I did a little testing and there's a problem. Because of how bearings are handled, this is not going to work. Somebody might have a suggestion that may work or whatnot, you guys. So, when I turn, you can already see some flopsiness. Wait until I move. I have the power turned down low in the engine for a reason. Because it gets kind of... See that floppy? Look at that. The bearings cannot handle these wheels. We need a mod that gives you super strong bearings at an extra price or letting us upgrade them because I actually was worried about how this is going to look, and it looks kind of cool for a proof of concept. But, Yeah, those wheels, man. They're not gonna work. Like, and I could use engine to have more consistency, but with the torque on those things, it would still be kind of flopsy in my opinion. And getting batteries right now, we do get more batteries than usual, but we aren't getting them as much as gas or anything like that. And I know, anyway, I know the deal with that. But yeah, I can't even really drive this to even test the front end out. And even we could just make the back end not be fluid. We could try that out. So let's try that out. I'm not using high quality terminology to describe what I'm saying, but you guys know what I mean. Like, let's remove this part and then just remove that right there and then put this back on and see how she looks. Okay, and that one's there. Let's remove this one now. And I did make, I think you probably saw it in the fast forward, I did end up making a welding tool. We need one of those pretty bad. I just don't want have to rebuild it again. All right, let's try that out. Yeah, it's still kind of flopsy. It's a little more easy to drive, but it's going to be harder to move to actually line up the way I want with this too. I know the wheelbase could be longer, but I felt like it looked pretty cool, just like as a smaller thing with a little bit of wideness going on. So anyway, I just want to try this out with the drills. I upgraded them, I think, to level 3, I think, just to see. Yeah, we're still not tall enough for what I want to do. So let's see here. What do I have you set at? Okay, so let's try you at max. That's still not what I want it to do. Okay. All right, let's see if we maxed you out. What happens? Yeah, I know. Oh crap! I don't have any on me. Hey, it did push it up some, but that's not good. Let's go get some more. I don't know. We might have to use the smaller wheels, guys. It was pretty cool trying to size out where the turn's going to be and stuff like that. Again, this is a proof of concept, and it's kind of for fun too, because I do know some things that work. Okay. Maybe I've still got some on there, which is fine. I mean, we have some highly upgraded stuff in our setup here. The controller's at level 4. I still have enough component kits after upgrading this other one to potentially try. But what I want to do is drill from the top and then push it down. That's kind of the idea here. Okay, that's level 5. There we go. Now we're at max. And it's still really not tall enough. Can we force up? Okay, there we go. All right, let's okay, that works out. Let's turn on the drills. Oh, that's doing nothing. And is that 3/6? Is that full on? All right, we'll do it. We just did it. We just spent it. Is that fast enough? It is fast enough. Okay. So if I turn off this, whoa, what? Okay. Okay, so the drilling mechanism would work. This is similar to the idea I had for a non-mobile one that we just cover the entire... If you guys watch Vanilla, you know what I tried out on a different save. Wow. And if we got into some angles and stuff, too, with bearings, we could refine it some more. Let's see if we just do this now. Wow, that speed is actually really nice for the drills. That's like perfect. At least we're getting some metal right now. I'm just completely surprised at how this is working. It'd be cool to have like maybe staged pistons too. But like, I mean, honestly, this is going way better than I thought it would. Yeah, I mean, it's just eating it up. And we could actually have some more pistons on the road once we have some more components and stuff. Are we stuck on something? Yeah, I would love to be able to use these wheels more. Just get in the middle of it, man. Just get in the middle of it. Just to go crazy. Yeah, if we had a way to push them down further too, is something we need to do. I mean, we just come from the other side as well. Wow, that actually does really, really good. maybe even have some on the front spinning. Oops, wrong button. Let's do this one now. I really like this, actually. I love the Scorpion one, but this one actually works pretty freaking crazy, man. Let's get up here. Come on, man. We'll just work. Come on. We gotta work, man. Yeah, it's just like, it's working so well. It looks like it's crushing it. And the mod hasn't changed the quality of how drills work. I think we found a happy medium here. Look at that. Look at that. That works so much better. And we can scrub the ground with it too. I mean, the Scorpion one looks cool too, but think about this with like a front end of like let's say even 8 of them, like 2 deep or 4 wide type of a thing. Yeah, it's just like, hey, whatever. Oh, there's a rock here. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's try some more because you know, quality testing requires quality testing. Yeah, look at that. It didn't even have a chance to settle and it's already broke down all the way. Let's see how... Oh, there we go. We got craziness there. Let's see how well we can set up for these again. If I had the back wheels the way I wanted, I'd probably be even better off. And since we're running the bearings with the controller here, there's no power being used up just with them running the whole time. So it's really nice how crazy they aren't spinning, because it makes it a heck of a lot easier to like break them down because it's not flinging rocks everywhere. I could see some differences in yeah, those front wheels have got to go. That's so unfortunate. If there was a mod out there that gave it stronger bearings, I'd be down for it if it costs more. Like if it was balanced for it, you know, or let us upgrade with components, you know? Like build a bearing, even if we made it like a strong bearing and it takes like 5 more components to have a stronger bearing or something, or maybe even more, 10 of them. But I don't know if that's possible. Holy crap. All right, I know you guys want to watch me do this all episode long, but we're going to go ahead and let me try it with this. I'm going to get some smaller wheels on this thing and see how she works. It's not going to look as cool, but yeah, I don't want to have to do with stabilizers, like straight up like with pistons. I really can't afford it right now either. Anyway, give me a little bit. I'll be right back. All right. We got this here. I put the smaller wheels on and I used up the rest pretty much like much more matte, so it wasn't too bad except for the how much the metal cost for this. But we're on a flat surface now, so let's just see what happens. Oh my god. Now it's okay, now it's doing the thing again. Is it because there's so many drills they can't all interact or something? Oops, my bad, I apologize. Yeah, it seems like... Oh, well, those are just running against it. Holy crap. Is it the amount of drills hitting? It seems like that's the problem, because before it was melting it. Well, these are melting it pretty good too. Huh, maybe it was just my angle or something. We'll have to do some more testing. I was lucky to find some that were flat. Look at that. Just decimated now. Just completely decimated. Holy crap, that's amazing. And this thing is so much easier to control without the flopsiness going on, and it is lighter. Those wheels are definitely way more heavier. So, yeah, they were the ones really messing up the thing. It wasn't even the build, it was the freaking wheels themselves. Just break that one down a little bit before we get into it. All right, this is covering most of the thing. Let's just kind of tap on it. Wow, this is like the crusher. This is like a crusher, just straight up. Like no mercy whatsoever. It's just straight up the crusher. Yeah, I think it's... See how that's not doing it as well? I wonder if we just borrow 4, if that would be the best. It seems like 4 is the magic number here. All right, let's bring it in. But when they're on the ground, it's not so bad. Like on the ground, it's like just amazing. Huh, it's starting to get dark now too. I mean, honestly, like I gotta try this on the slope next. We gotta see how this works with the slope. So let me go ahead and get through the nighttime. I'm gonna clean up this stuff and we'll come back and we'll try it one more time on a slope. See how she works. I'm beginning to think, yeah, totally. that it's the amount of drills you have touching stuff. So that's interesting. Anyway, give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, time for the angled-ish test on this and see how we do, and also to test the theory on it only likes 4 drills or maybe 6. I don't know. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. It's kind of there. Okay. Actually, we could just go down some. Oh, never mind. Just handled it. So there was only a couple drills facing it there. Let's see if we can just get these to knock these out of the way while I'm here. There we go. There we go. Let's just bring it down. Get rid of those. Yeah, there's only a couple drills hitting at a time right now. I would love to see all 8 again. There's only 4 on that one too, so it's going through like how it did originally before we added in these other drills. Even if I don't know, I like the coverage we have on this, so we don't have to line up as often either. Look at that! Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh yes, I hate that this is so simple, but it works, and that's usually a sign of a good product. If it's simple and it works really good, then do it. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Give me those. Let me get them out of the way. There we go. All right. Yeah. I think like once I have more components, I'm gonna have to do some more farming. I'm going to make some pistons that point down. That way, like when I'm on the hump or something like that, I can just press another button and it'll push the drills down even further. Maybe just like by like 3 or 4 pieces. Yeah. There's. Oh, that was still hitting stuff though. Wait. I keep forgetting I can go out with this. I am going out with it. Okay. Wait. Break it down. Give me. All right, let's do this. Let's push it out. Let's press down. Oh my God. Who's your daddy? Not me, because you're a rock. All right. All right. Go back in. Just go like this. Bring it out. Bring it down. Just get kind of crazy with it. Just kind of just drive up the thing. I think to make sure the suspension and that it's all downward pressure, that it really helps out. Okay, we can actually get these here now. Get them out of the way. Get out of my way. You're in my way. Yeah! Oh, just break it all down, baby. Oh, that is so nice. And it just cleans up. And since it's these, I put the resource collectors closer to the front. It makes cleanup a lot quicker, too. Wow. All right, let's go forward. Oh, that's up. Let's go forward. This is just decimating this thing. Seriously. Yeah. So yeah, if I had some that pressed down too, I think we would be good to go. This is so much better. Oh, rip Scorpion Miner. We got to come up with a version of this and the Scorpion together at least. Sometime later on when we have a lot of extra mats. Because right now this is the winner, straight up. The Crusher, what are you doing? I'm crushing your face. Yeah. Crusher, what is best in life? You crush the rocks before you, bring the metal to you, and hear the lamentations of the refinery. Okay, I am extremely happy about this, guys. I don't know if you can tell or not, but look at this. Just decimated this rock pile. Like, seriously, like, the amount of time this did not take. This is something this is something that will be done in vanilla once we go back to that, I think. We will definitely have something like this. I want to work on... This is a proof of concept again. It doesn't look super cool or anything. Sucks about the bigger wheels because the wheels look super cool. Speaking of super cool, but it just... They're so heavy. Like, they were so flopsy. They was just... God, what I get again for stronger bearings. WTB, stronger bearings. In Ogrimmar. Alright, let's go over here. There we go. Is it behind lowest? Yes, it is. Look at how it is just scrubbing. It's just like the scrub feature is amazing, and the speed. The controller is at max, so it only needs 1 set of bearings. It does a really good job. This is the same concept with the saw thing we were doing too. The tree eater, like we had before started this series, you know, which it still exists. It's just like the FPS loss, and the FPS loss is so minimal here, especially with how quickly we're picking up the logs or whatever you want to call them. Like, and it's so effortless to just finish out, like, the entire, like, anything. You know how they normally stick in the ground some, depending on what you got? And the reason why I thought of this, too, was just, like, I was thinking about what's the most convenient thing about the Scorpion. Was, like, whenever they face down, they did really good at cleaning up stuff. And it was like, well, why don't we have them face, this again, why don't we have them face down the entire time? Like, and then just crush them from the bottom, from the top, all the way down. And that works so good. my God, I really wish this game could handle bigger contraptions, because, you know, I would build like a massive like thing with a massive thing on the front to like multiply this, like make it like 3 times longer, maybe twice as wide, and just go up to an entire, you know, and we have the sports suspension or the off-road suspension on it, and just crush it straight down in the whole entire node at one time. That would be unbelievable. That's kind of what I wanted to do before, but with like a welded down piece. Honestly, look at that. Oh my God, this is so amazing. I'm sorry if this is like, okay, we watched John Bain crush rocks for half an episode. I'm sorry, but I'm sure you guys understand where my excitement is coming from. We have a full resource collector right now. I can't gather any more resources because we have been gathering them so quickly, like the refinery cannot keep up. So I could see a double refinery on this. I was actually did some spacing and, you know, and thought about putting it behind these. Yeah, we just got to wait for it to catch up, actually, before we can use it. And again, the mod itself increases the amount of metal logs that drop versus stone, which again is fine because there's other ways to get stone with the mod. They've added stuff at the trader. So if you need a lot more stone, it's not really hard to get that. Let's grab that one if I can. We've just cleared the whole thing. We have just cleared the whole thing. I have not had to get out one time. Okay, we just now finally got it. I have not refilled the fuel since we first started testing it, like even while I was building it. Like I put the fuel I had left from the original miner in here. So we were already kind of short. So, and with the way we're able to get fuel now, that's really nice. And once we can get into pushing out batteries too, look at that. We've got the whole place cleaned up like 100%. Like that's, and how much have we got? Let's first look at this. Oh, shoot, we might have used 20, maybe 20 fuel. And that was the big boy tires, too, that were so heavy. And then here, let's see, here's our stone setups here. Stone, stone. Here's the metal. And this is all just from this run so far. Wow. And we still have, like, easily, well, about 500. Well, that one's kind of there, but, like, you know, 50... logs are still waiting to get pushed out through there. 10 per, so that's 500. Yeah, about 500 more total. So that's pretty much, we're going to say like 2 stacks of metal. Well, 1 stack of metal, 1 stack of stone. Look at that, and she drives pretty good too. I know we don't have suspension on it, but I'm giving up suspension so I can use more of it on the front end, and my FPS loss is like minimal at best. Okay, well, unfortunately, that's the time I got for today. I feel really good about this miner. I can't wait to experiment with this kind of build a little bit more. Let's see if we can crush this guy before we just finish up. I wonder if I can do this. Come here. Oh, 0 cost. And we got another greeny hood. Nice. But yep, that is the time I got for today. Hopefully you guys will like what you see. If you like what you see, don't forget to slam the like button. Really do appreciate all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I've really been enjoying this series. It's been super fun. It's really, after especially grinding so much of vanilla, it's just so nice. Just like kind of like, we're still working to get the stuff, but it's just nice to kind of like see more ends for the amount of work we're putting in. So either way, thank you so very much. And you guys have a good night.